Okay, let's unpack this. We're doing a deep dive today on something you see everywhere, that 360-degree Spin Mop and Bucket kit.
Right, the one with the microfiber heads, the fancy handle.
Exactly. Comes with 3 heads, 47-inch stainless handle. The big question we're tackling, looking at all the sources, user reviews, everything, is this thing a cleaning miracle, like they say, or is it just, clever marketing, bit of a gimmick?
Well, the promise is definitely appealing. Efficient cleaning, gets into tricky spots, and the big one, no touching dirty water.
That's a hook, isn't it?
Absolutely, especially for busy people.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to look past the ads, see what the reports and actual user experiences tell us. Where does it deliver and where does it, well, fall apart?
Okay, so let's start with what seems to work, the science bit. Those microfiber heads are usually highlighted as a key feature.
And they are genuinely good, mostly. Lab tests do back this up. Microfiber is really effective at lifting dust, grime, hair.
Better than old cotton mops.
Oh, significantly better. It traps tiny particles that cotton just pushes around. So that basic cleaning power, it's real, scientifically sound.
But there's a catch, I assume.
There's always a catch, isn't there? It really, really depends on the quality. Cheap microfiber, poor stitching on the backing.
Wow.
It sheds, it degrades fast, sometimes after just a few washes. So the potential is there, but only if the manufacturing quality holds up.
Right, so the material science is good, but maybe the execution varies. Okay, let's move to the main event, the big selling point.
Spinner.
The spinning wringer.
Yeah.
Designed to fling out water so the mop's damp, not soaking. That's where the no-hands magic happens.
And look, the concept itself, using centrifugal force, it's solid. Commercial cleaning has used similar ideas for ages.
So why the complaints then? Because you hear a lot of them.
You do, and this is where the user reality seems to hit hard. It looks like a manufacturing cost issue, frankly.
How so?
The consumer versions often use lightweight plastic gears. They just don't seem to have the torque, the power to really spin the water out effectively.
So it doesn't wring it out enough.
Exactly. We see so many complaints about floors being left too wet. People say the spin feels weak, like it's just not doing the job properly.
Okay, but hang on. These things are popular. Surely if they were all that bad, are these complaints just a loud minority? Or is it widespread?
I'd say the sources suggest it's disturbingly common. It points towards maybe a fundamental flaw in scaling down the commercial design for home use at a low price point. And it's not just about it being a bit weak. We see reports of actual failures, buckets cracking or leaking right away, like first use.
Wow, okay. Leaking immediately.
Yeah, one user reported exactly that, a faulty seal. If that core spinning feature fails or the bucket holding the water fails, the whole system kind of collapses, doesn't it?
It makes the whole convenience thing pretty inconvenient. So, spinning issues aside, what about the other big promise? Saving your back.
The telescopic handle, the 47-inch stainless steel one.
Yeah. Meant to give you reach, less bending over.
Yeah.
Ergonomic.
In theory, yes. But a telescopic pole is only useful if it actually stays telescopic under pressure.
Meaning the lock has to hold.
Precisely. And that locking mechanism seems to be another major weak point based on user feedback. Durability complaints are frequent.
Like what specifically?
Well, mop heads just falling off while you're cleaning, that's annoying. But worse is the locking joint loosening.
So the pole slides down.
Exactly. It shortens unexpectedly when you push down to scrub a spot, which completely defeats the ergonomic point, right? You end up bending over anyway, maybe even more, to fix it constantly.
That sounds more frustrating than just using a regular mop.
It can be. We even saw some local classifieds where people were selling used ones with warnings like, pole shortens unexpectedly.
Okay, so putting it all together, we've got good microfiber if it's well made, a spinning mechanism that's often underpowered or leaky, and a handle that might not stay extended. What's the final verdict for someone thinking of buying one?
Look, if we connect the dots, this thing is decent for certain tasks. Quick cleanups, daily light mopping, spills on tile or laminate floors, probably fine.
And the hands-free part?
That part generally works, yes. It does save your hands from the dirty water, and for some people that's a big win. That convenience is real initially.
But there's a but coming, I can feel it.
But it's definitely not for heavy scrubbing, not for big, really dirty floors. And the big one, its long-term durability is very questionable.
Especially those moving parts, the spinner, the handle lock.
Those seem to be the first things to go, consistently.
Yeah.
Which leads to an economic point, really.
Okay.
If you pay, say, a premium for this convenience, but the spinner or the handle only lasts maybe 3, maybe 6 months of regular use before it breaks.
Then your cost per use is actually pretty high.
higher than just buying a couple of standard durable mops over that same time. So our final take. It's not garbage, no, but it's definitely not magic either.
Best for light duties.
Best for light duties, quick jobs. And you should probably go into it expecting that the mechanical bits, the spinner, the lock, might need replacing or just fail sooner than you'd hope. Treat them like consumables almost.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so final thought for you, the listener, to chew on. If that promise of never touching dirty water really appeals to you, you have to weigh it against this known risk, this limited lifespan and potential need for replacements. How much effort are you really willing to put into maintaining or replacing parts for a tool that was specifically designed to save you effort in the first place? Something to think about next time you see that ad promising ultimate cleaning convenience.